What's going on, guys? So if you've watched my previous videos, you've heard me talk about a Star Wars cabinet I received with a defective yoke. And I actually posted a first impressions of the cabinet, but I wasn't able to do a full review because the damn thing didn't work. It was a Christmas gift. I've had it since Christmas, and up until the other day, I hadn't been able to play it. Reason I'm making this video is because I have the distinct impression that this is not an uncommon experience lately. And I specify lately because there was a time several months ago when Arcade1up's customer support was actually pretty good. I had multiple tickets open with them. Everything got resolved. Maybe everything wasn't instantaneous in resolution, but they would be in communication and they'd always deliver on their promises with me. And from what I would read from other folks, that was kind of the general feeling in the community. People would have their complaints, but overall, stuff was getting taken care of by their customer support. Lately, that seems to have broken down, and I don't know what's changed. Have they switched customer support providers? It does seem like they use a third-party service. I know in the past they've used a third-party customer support service. So maybe they've switched providers. I really don't know. But what I know is this just is not acceptable for the amount of money their products cost if you do buy them at full price, which I have in several instances. But honestly, even if you buy them on sale, you have a manufacturer's warranty, and that manufacturer ought to honor that warranty. And in some cases, their products have unique components. Like with the Star Wars cabinet, you can't just go buy the Star Wars yoke somewhere else. If you buy one of these unique cabinets like Star Wars and it comes damaged, what happens? And unfortunately, I don't have a good answer for that. Even though I said that mine is working fine, I'll get to that, but it's no thanks to Arcade1up's customer support. What you're looking at is an email exchange I had with their customer support on December 26th, so a few weeks ago. I reached out initially and explained the issue. This is their response. It's a pretty standard response. They show me images of the underside of one of their control panels. This is not the Star Wars control panel, by the way, just a generic image, but that's okay. They're basically telling me to reconnect one of the wires. And I'll tell you, my issue was that the right thumb button on the yoke didn't work. So my first thought was, let me take a look at this and see if there's a problem. And of course, that's what their support is telling me to do too, which makes sense. And I'll tell you, the issue was that the plug had been forced onto the pins and it wasn't lined up. And what happened was whoever put this together in assembly actually broke two of the pins. So the two pins are broken clean off, and I've got a plug that won't connect. Okay, so I reach out to customer support. Their answer is make sure it's connected. Fair enough. Doesn't help my problem, but I get it. So I respond with evidence, as they asked, by the way. I don't have, in the previous email, I don't have the full email. I just got this image cropped in front of me, but they asked for evidence of the issue. So I sent them 3 different photos, and I sent them video evidence, me recording myself pressing a button and nothing happening. So this is my response to them. Explaining the problem, giving them evidence, shouldn't be any issue. Now, as you can see from this exchange, a couple days go by, I follow up. Now I'll tell you, this has only been 2 days by now when I respond. Reason I followed up so quickly, I've heard bad things about their customer support recently from other people, so honestly, I'm a little paranoid. I've got this big $400, $500 product in my room, can't use it, haven't heard from Arcade1up, so I'm kind of suspecting the worst. So I'm following up on this. So I emailed them back within 2 days. Nothing. I do hear back several days later, January 2nd. Okay. It's been the holiday. I'm sure they're busy. I can accept that, right? It's been 5, 6, 7 days. Not necessarily the end of the world. But here's the problem, and this part just drove me nuts. They respond asking for a proof of the defect, picture, short video. Well, you saw from my email, I already gave them that several days ago. And now they're telling me we don't have confirmation that anything is broken. I mean, that's maddening. This isn't a matter of their customer support is overloaded and I just need to wait. This is an issue of they're not paying any attention. They're asleep at the wheel. They're ignoring the ticket. I mean, this whole thing is on a ticketing system. I have a company, we use a ticketing system for our clients, and it's very easy to scroll back in time and view the previous messages connected to that ticket. This whole thread I'm showing you is from one ticket. So Bridget, I guess, emails me and asks for info I've already submitted. Now, what's not pictured here is I immediately responded with the photos again, restating I've sent all this before. Here it is again. This is January 2nd. All right, it's January 13th, the end of the day on January 13th. I'm going to post this in the morning. I have heard nothing from this company. I've emailed them 2 more times. And to be honest, I even pulled the card of, look, guys, I'm on YouTube. I post videos about this stuff. You know, can we get something going here? Can you just escalate this? Because honestly, I don't know where else to go. There's not a phone number I can call. Yeah, there are contacts at the company, you know, that I could probably reach out to, but I don't want to do that. And they're not involved directly with customer support. You try to work within their customer support system and it's broken down. Here's the issue. You've got 3 months warranty on these products. I could sit on my hands and wait and hope they eventually respond and start paying attention and someday send out the replacement. Although to date, I have no evidence that will happen. Or I can do what I did, go to Walmart, buy another product, swap out the broken part and return it. It's effectively doing a return, but without having to break down the cabinet that I have. Now, I'll tell you guys what I recommend if you buy a lot of these. Set them up first and make sure everything works before you assemble it. And normally I do that, but this time I actually did not. Got ahead of myself. I made sure the monitor worked. That was it. I didn't test the controls. So test everything because you might be returning this. And if you can't hear back from their customer support, then you are going to have to make a return or buy another product, swap parts until you get to a cabinet that actually is functional. And that's not good. That's not good for us. It's frustrating. It's not good for Arcade1up. They're selling large products that sit on the retail floor and take a lot of space. They're heavy to move and to ship. I can guarantee you Walmart doesn't want a ton of returns from these guys. Now, I don't know what their return rate looks like. Maybe it's not bad. But I know a lot of people are frustrated. It seems to be getting worse. It definitely is not getting better. So if anyone from Arcade1up is watching this video, please pay attention to your community. You know, I think that a lot of us are pretty patient. I'm patient. I can wait. If the customer support person had said, great, we've logged your issue, we will send you a replacement, but you're going to have to give us a few weeks, maybe even give us a month, I would have said fine, and I would have waited, and I would have not complained. I would have never said anything to the community or made this video. It's the fact that customer support's not even paying attention. So that's all I have for you guys right now. If you've had similar issues, let me know. Maybe if you've had better experiences with their customer support recently, let me know. I know 6 months ago their support was good. I'm talking about now. How has your experience been? If you enjoyed the video, hit subscribe. Make sure to enable notifications so you know when videos are coming. And if you liked it, give me a like and leave me a comment. That tells YouTube to share this video with other folks so we can grow the community and keep plowing ahead. Take care, guys. We'll see you later.